So what's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, it's vlog number 2 with Toast with the homies, and I got my homies here, some of my closest friends. So we're gonna have girl talk tonight, y'all. We in our pajamas and we ready to spill the tea or spill the wine, as you would say. So y'all just go ahead and introduce yourselves. Just give a little bit about you and who you are.
My name is Danielle. I'm a Leo. And I'm her line sisters. We're sister in Delta.
Yeah. Hey y'all, I'm Emma. I'm from Montgomery as well. Since I guess we're saying zodiac signs, I'm a Scorpio. So that says a lot about my dating style. And
she's freaky.
And these are my profiles.
Okay, so yes, we're all sorority sisters in the same chapter. So we're Deltas, of course. But back to the topic at hand. So today's vlog is going to be, does millennial and dating even exist in 2018? So let's just go ahead and toast. You know, we gotta toast before we even get to talking about this. So yeah, she started already, but we're just gonna go ahead and toast this. Toast, cheers.
Cheers. Before we talk about it.
So millennials and dating. So do you even think dating exists with millennials nowadays? Dating. Let's kind of break down dating and courtship and what we think it is. So I feel like dating and courting somebody is pretty much, you meet somebody, you have the intent to get to know them better, to establish if you want a relationship or if you don't. Which can be going out on dates with them. Dates can be the park, going to church, restaurants, bowling, movies, any type of activities, mainly outside of the home. Because another reason why I feel like dating
that's a good point. They trying to come to your house, Netflix and chill.
Ain't no chilling.
I feel like that's another reason why dating doesn't exist, because people don't want to take you out on actual
At
dates.
least in my opinion, courtship hardly exists. With social media and, you know, thoughts everywhere, it's hard to meet a guy that's willing to court you and then date you and then eventually want to marry you. It's very difficult.
So you say it doesn't exist, or it's slim?
Yeah, it's very slim to none.
What do you think, Emma?
So I think that it kind of does exist, but not for the most part. It's like when they kind of start off right, but then it's so many distractions around that they easily like forget the things that they were doing in the beginning and kind of just start doing their own thing.
Well,
okay, so of course we're speaking from a female viewpoint. So guys, if you want to chime in, leave your comments below, feel free to. But we're speaking from women. When dating a man, do you feel like dating exists with millennials? Dating doesn't really exist with millennials nowadays, because for one, we were brought up in, well, not really me, because I'm kind of towards the end of like 30 almost, but more so the like 20 somethings were pretty much brought up in. After 20 somethings, younger than that, were brought up in like a social media age. Because you have a lot of people who are out there exposing themselves on social media. It puts this image into a lot of people's minds of this is what dating should be, or this is what the woman should look like. Or say, for instance, speak from male viewpoint, a woman might think, oh, this is what my man should look like, or I want my man to do this for a living, or you get sidetracked. It's a lot of distractions because of social media. So I feel like that's another reason why people aren't dating like they should be.
expectations too high.
Yes, I will say expectations are too high.
Yeah.
And the comparison game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And I think social media goes hand in hand with that too. Like social media have you thinking this is what it should be. Our first date, second date, third date, a month into it. It puts you on this timeline of this is what should be happening at this certain point in whatever.
And then a lot of time men have so many options, especially now with social media, that they're
so
not used to working hard. Yeah, women are so accessible, and I mean, you try to have standards, and it's like you got the one over here who has no standards, and now he's gone because she
on.
She want to bust it open, and you trying to, you know, actually get to know somebody, and it don't work out.
Yeah, so she said that it's a lot of women to choose from, and guys pretty much don't have to work hard to date someone or put in the effort to date someone because you have someone over here who's willing to not make you put in that much work or effort. So it's like, why I gotta date you when I can go over here and get what I want, and I don't even have to date her. So
and she a freak.
Right.
Okay, so a lot of women say that dating is hard, men don't really want to date, but what options do you take, like when you're dating, you're actively dating, you're trying to get someone to pursue you or meet a guy, like what do you do? Like, do you go out? Do you pretty much like online, or
as far as meeting a guy?
Yes.
It's been a little of everything. I rarely talk to guys through social media. It's usually in person.
When you go out?
Yeah, going out, church. Yeah, social media every so often, but even though social media has advanced to so many levels, I still don't really trust it too tough. I mean,
so do you think you can meet somebody? Because I hear a lot of people say you should expect what you're going to get based on where you meet the person at. So pretty much if you go to church, you should expect to meet somebody who's trying to court you because they're in the church.
That's not always true. Pause.
But if you go to the club,
it's a lot of heathens in the church.
Because my last situation, I met him at church and it's a no.
Okay, thank you.
Didn't work out.
No for me, dog.
This is big no for me, dog.
They say if you meet somebody in the club, and you should know, oh, this guy isn't trying to wipe you up because he met you in the club.
I don't think that's necessarily true either. It depends on the guy. But I mean, the club isn't really the picture perfect way to meet somebody. So I could get that, but that don't necessarily mean he's just an all-out hoe or nothing like that. But if I had my preference on where to meet a guy, it wouldn't be the club. Because you just don't know what you're gonna get. You know?
Okay. I get that. I was taking different routes of when it comes to dating. Like when I first moved to the city, I didn't really know people, so I was told like, okay, try online dating or whatever and see, because it's like, okay, you've tried, you've been to church, you've been out, you've been to lounges, nobody's approaching you. So I tried online dating. That did not work. That was, but yes, I've tried. 'Cause I've heard people say like, okay, women aren't putting themselves out there. Like, how do you expect to meet? So someone told me that before. How do you expect to meet somebody in the house? Like, a man isn't gonna show up at your front door or whatever. So I tried different options. I tried the online thing and it didn't work for me. And the reason why, like I said, I just feel like people put on facade, or they act like they want to genuinely date you, then you meet them in person, they like, oh, it's 10 o'clock at night, can I come over your house? And I'm like, I'm a new person in the city, you're online, nobody knows you but me, none of my friends know you, you're never coming to my house.
I ain't even
like,
seen no ID. I ain't even seen the ID.
So weird.
Yeah, so I feel like that's another reason like that doesn't work. And I'm going to say expectations on both ends. I'm not just gonna put it all on the guy. I'm gonna take some blame on the female end too. I feel like both parties' expectations are high. Like, I feel like
as far as
men and women
dating,
feel like when dating they have like trying to the person that they want to date. People are very picky.
Oh, okay.
And that's, I feel like the prerequisite.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I feel like that's stopping a lot of people from dating, and that's why people don't date, because a lot of people have this image in their head or this checklist.
That's true.
And I've been one of those people.
You've been guilty.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've been that
bad.
You guilty too?
Not.
And I feel like a lot of guys feel that way about women too. They feel like, oh, well, y'all want a guy who's looking like Kofi,
baby,
or Michael B. Jordan, or got muscles, 6'5", brown eyes. Like,
so you don't have a type.
I think everybody has a type.
I do, but
I think men feel like women have this type in their head, and they pass up a lot of men when it comes to dating, and then we complain about, oh, men aren't dating in this age, when it's us who like have this really high expectation on what a guy should be and look like. Do you think we're guilty of that?
I think
for sure
on both ends we could be guilty of that, because I mean, you got colorism and these different expectations with the hair, and you know, so men tend to have their ways too, or body type. Like it's a lot of.
Yeah, so I feel like, both parties have high expectations on what we feel like the person should look like, the perfect person should look like. So, just to get some insight on that, or advice on that, I feel like people should genuinely try to get to know people. It's nothing wrong with having a one interaction with somebody and seeing if you genuinely like them, or if this can go somewhere. I feel like you shouldn't write somebody off just because maybe they're an inch smaller than you. Or
you know what's funny,
they don't make the amount of money you want them to.
And usually in most cases, the person that's for you, the person that, you know, God is sending you, they're never gonna look exactly what you packaged or wrote down or are mainly attracted to. It's always something a little bit tweaked about him that probably is usually a turn off for you. Like he might be a little shorter, or you know, just little stuff, and you'll be surprised. So you gotta open, you know, broaden your
I feel like there's no perfect person. So both men and women, we need to realize that when dating.
I don't think the younger generation really knows how to court. I don't think they know
have
what
no
it looks
examples.
like. They don't have the example. Most of us don't come from a 2-parent household. I mean, it's not a lot to go on.
And they don't like commitment.
Courtship goes, and then you know, courtship requires patience, because you have to be able to be patient enough to want to get to know that person, what he or she likes, you know, just little stuff that happens before all the intimacy. And millennials nowadays, they don't have the patience for that.
And a big thing is that they skip that whole step. They skip the courtship and jump right into the intimacy. So,
and then you find out after you done slept with them what you don't like. Like you know, you don't like how they eat their food. But it's really backwards. And I've been told when you start at the top with the epitome, which is basically sex, it's like a roller coaster. So you're not supposed to start at the top. You know, that's you know, this is the top, that's sex. You're supposed to work your way up slowly to the top, and then you know, but you know, we start here and then wonder why they now you ain't got no seatbelt in there.
So I've been reading this book. It's called The New Rules for Love, Sex, and Dating. Me and some of my line sisters are reading this book currently. And I love it. Although I am in a relationship, I feel like it's good for anybody. Even if you're seeking somebody, if you're actively dating, if you're in a relationship, married. Yeah, I feel like anybody can get some tips from this book. One thing you said, just work on becoming the person that you're looking for. And he also said that your relationship is only as strong as your weakest link. So if you're looking for a perfect person and you're not even perfect, you're half of the person that what you're looking for. The relationship is only going to be as strong as you are. This half of a person. The other person perfect, you half of perfect. The relationship is only going to be half of, it's going to be half what you are. Because that perfect person got to work overtime to make up for what you're lacking as a person. So that's one thing I feel like people can work on, is trying to be the person that you're looking for. So if you're looking for somebody who's in shape, works out, eats healthy, makes a certain amount of money,
but you eat McDonald's every day, I really found in love with this book, guys. And
I'll leave the description to this book in the description box, guys. I think it's an awesome older read. People, just try to be better yourself. Like if you're looking for somebody, you feel like it's not working for you. Like for me, I feel like it wasn't working for me. But I had a lot of stuff I needed to get together myself. Like I kind of look back now and realize at that point in time when I was actively looking online, dating and stuff. I wasn't, back then I probably wasn't really ready to make a full commitment. If somebody was to actively did right and pursued me dating, I probably wasn't ready back then either, because I was still figuring things out with my job. If I really even wanted to be in Atlanta for real. It was just a lot I had to figure out. So that too, it's like just work on yourself, work on to be a better person, so when that person comes you will know and y'all will be two complete people together.
I think that's the thing too, because a lot of people feel like they need the person to complete them, but it's really about building up yourself and becoming that woman that you want to be. 2 holes to make a 4.
Also expectations. I'm not saying lower your standards and don't have standards, but we can't base our standards off social media. What we feel like a person should look like who's going to approach us, what we feel like a relationship should look like in the future, what we feel like dating should look like. Don't base that off social media. Take somebody in your family who's been married. If your parents been married a long time, if you have aunts, uncles, siblings, somebody that's been married a long time, look to them as an example. Somebody in your church home. Look for somebody in your
Happily
church.
married.
Happily married, not just sticking around for not just for the kids.
Right. Or that uncle that never married that auntie. But
Oh yeah, they've been together 20 years and they just not got engaged. Don't ask them.
Yeah. Look for somebody who exemplifies happy marriage. I feel like also having that in your life, it makes you want to date the right way and pursue somebody the right way as a man and as a woman. And don't date for an image. Like a lot of people nowadays, all they want is likes. Like you want likes and reposts and retweets. Don't date for what somebody will look like with you. Like that's so dumb to me. That's stupid.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why, and the reason why we said we feel like millennials don't date and it doesn't really exist with millennials and dating, is because of all those things haven't been achieved before people go out into the dating world. So you leave people brokenhearted, jaded, scarred, and have this perception of you because you weren't ready and you got into the dating scene knowing that you weren't equipped and ready to really date somebody and court them.
Well, just tell my business.
Okay guys, so if you have any input, if you feel like we said something that you feel like is wrong, if we went in on the guys a little too hard, let me know. Like leave your opinions below, let me know what you think. If you're a guy and you want to come on and talk about being a guy and actively dating, and if you feel like the women are part of the problem, feel free to.
Well, actually, we don't want to hear that part.
So guys, we're just gonna wrap up. If you want to say anything, if you have anything going on that you want to let the people know about, let them know where they can find you on social media.
Y'all can follow me at CONFIDENTLYSHE or at CONFIDENTLYSHE on Instagram. I have raw Cambodian bundles that are absolutely amazing. I cut all my hair off, but y'all, I bust my wigs out every now and then.
Yeah, they be laid.
The wigs be flawless, like the hair.
Baby, I should have brought one. But you know, I'm rocking my little knee along right now. I'm trying to get used to it. So definitely follow me and message me if you're interested in learning more about it.
And I will put her website below in the description box if you're interested in checking out her website and getting you some hair. So guys, I just want to thank you for watching Toast with the Homies vlog number 2. Millennials and dating doesn't even exist. See you next time. See you next time on WhitFroLife, guys. Bye.